Mr. Hotspot, thank you for joining us.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Sure is.
Y'all. So what's up? So tell me, just for our viewers, just tell me about your background.
Um, you know, my real name Jordan, but they call me Hotspot. I'm from Heaven, but I was born in New York, raised in Atlanta, dance, kind of do some music, not really, playing around. Currently in LA. Yeah, that's my background.
Yeah. So how old were you when you moved to Atlanta?
Probably my ninth going on to 10th grade.
Yeah, because
But
you don't
I'm,
sound like you have a New York accent.
alright, they say I sound like myself.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause I don't speak like people from New York or Atlanta, so I'm not
Right.
sure.
And how's LA treating you?
It's well, the weather is nice, you know. I've been up here learning, most importantly, so it's nice.
So tell me, how'd you get your name, Mr. Hotspot?
Uh, it was a basketball name at first, but since I stopped playing basketball, it's, just connect to the Wi-Fi for free. Hotspot.
And that's it? That was just like, let me just keep this name, keep it going. Or was it
Yeah.
like an IG name or a Vine name?
Yeah, it was. Now people call me it a lot, so just stuck to it. But like I said, my real name Jordan.
So you were very athletic. I mean, basketball was one sport that you played. You also played football, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So like, tell me, how did you get into like dancing and music?
So it was really 11th grade year. It was my first time playing football since I was younger. And the Nene came out. You remember the Nene, right?
Right.
We was in playoffs for football. This around the time when Vine jumped into like Vine like at its peak.
Right.
So one of my older cousins played for Georgia Tech football, and one of his teammates was like, "Oh, I could see you doing this dance right here." And I seen one person do it after one of our games, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta learn this." So my cousin, he was like a top recruit for football, and we lived in the same house, and we was doing it every day. Start like dancing. We went from doing it with no music to with music, and then we brought it to the school and start doing it like in the hallways and in the gym and stuff like that. And then a few of the videos popped off, went viral. Just stayed consistent at it. Went from there.
I
Nothing
mean,
special.
how did that make you feel when it started going viral?
Just videos, you know. It was really about having fun. You know, it was
Right.
kids, so it really wasn't like, oh yeah, this going viral. No, it was just like, oh yeah, let's keep doing it. We was having fun. And then
Yeah.
people was like, we realized we could start making money off of it and turn it into a job. So as kids, it's like, oh, this could change some things, you know what I'm saying? It was a good little learning experience, a little experience with it.
Right.
So yeah.
So I mean, when did you start seeing the money roll in?
Probably going into my senior year, that summer, just going to shows and stuff like that. We was getting booked for like birthday parties and things like that. Started off small, and some we was doing for free just for the love of it. Like, oh, we was just doing this in a high school, and now we could do it in front of people. So, you know,
Right.
people start knowing who we were. So, just start traveling with it.
So how were you balancing the two? You played football and you were really good at it, right?
I don't judge myself.
What position did you play?
Wide receiver.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so did you think about going to college and?
And then I did high jump and track too as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how was it
So three
balancing the two?
sports. Like it's some sessions, cause we call them sessions when we all come together and dance, right?
Right. Mhm.
Some of them I couldn't make it to. Like some of the videos I couldn't make it to. The first video we did was Slum Anthem with K Camp, and then we did Future Commas, and then like more videos start coming where artists was hitting us up, and there was a lot I couldn't make it to because I had like a sports, and I just
Yeah.
seen it as fun, so I ain't take it like too serious.
Mhm.
So like I don't know, it was like a balance. You gotta like have your priorities straight. I was still in school, so I had to get my schoolwork done, but it's a lot of sacrifices I had to take for it, like being up at 3 in the morning, 4 or 5, coming back from a show, and still having to make it to school that morning, so my grades would be right. Cause it was like a privilege of doing it. So in order to like, for my mom to be like, oh, it's okay to do it, I had to make sure everything was set. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then, did you decide on heading to college, or you were just like, forget it, let me just do this full time?
Yeah, that's how it was. So my mom wanted me to sign up for colleges, but I seen a path and she wasn't seeing it at the time. So,
Right.
it was kind of hard trying to like tell your mom like, oh yeah, this dancing way could make a way out of it,
Right.
She wasn't seeing it at the time, but God is great.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
because you won a state championship,
Mhm.
right? That was your senior year of high school?
Junior.
Junior year.
Mhm.
And so everyone's looking at you like, what top schools wanted to have you for their team?
I don't know. I really didn't keep up with it like that because I already knew I didn't want to go to college. I had offers for track mainly because I was like top 3 in the state for high jump.
Mm-hmm.
So it was mainly like track over football and basketball. And junior year and senior year, I didn't get to play basketball, so it was
Why
like
is that?
because junior year we was so like we was turning up the school, so the coaches ain't mess with the dancing like that. So you might as well say dancing got abolished from the school. Like if you get caught dancing, you'll get suspended.
What? Like, what? How did that happen?
Like cause like everybody wanted to dance once they seen like videos blowing up.
Right.
This is when Instagram videos, the 15 seconds start going on. So everybody was trying to make videos. What? That was like, they put it on the intercom, like, if you get caught dancing, you get suspended. You know what I'm saying? So,
What is this? A Footloose movie?
and then you remember how I told you junior year we won state in football, and if you in state playoffs, it leads into basketball as well. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go into state, like the end of the football season to be like in December, and basketball season start like in October. So by the time we got out for football, it was already like a month or two. So they already had their team, and we just won state. So I was like, I'm good. And then my
Right.
senior year, I transferred to a new high school on the day of tryouts. And they couldn't like, I don't know, my athletic director didn't want to send over my physical, and the physical is how you like could play a sport. So like, I don't know, just God just had a a path
A
for me.
plan. Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad I didn't play basketball my senior year because a lot of the things that I got to do my senior year, if I was playing a sport, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So it just
Right.
lined up the right way.